Launched in 1977, it was destined to travel the vast expanse of interstellar space, becoming the first human-made object to venture beyond our solar system. It passed the heliopause, the boundary where the sun's solar wind ceases to dominate, and slipped into the deep, boundless void of space. Scientists expected the spacecraft to continue its lonely trek through the cosmos, its sensors slowly shutting down as its power waned over the course of decades. But then something extraordinary happened. They were not routine data from the ship's instruments or from its usual operations. No, these were anomalous, a puzzling shift in trajectory, an inexplicable disturbance that made engineers sit up and take notice. At first, it was easy to dismiss. Maybe there was a malfunction in the spacecraft's ancient systems. After all, Voyager 1's instruments had been operating for over 40 years, far beyond what was expected. Engineers ran diagnostics, but every system checked out perfectly. There was no indication of any malfunction. And yet, the data kept coming, signals that suggested something was shifting, something was interfering with the spacecraft's path. Voyager 1 wasn't supposed to be affected by anything at this distance. It had passed beyond the reach of the sun's gravitational influence. There were no nearby stars, no planets, nothing in the vicinity that could explain such a dramatic shift. The nearest known celestial body was light years away, and still, Voyager 1 seemed to be reacting to an unseen force. Could it be? Had it encountered an unknown gravitational anomaly? Was it interacting with a rogue planet, drifting in the void, or perhaps even a primordial black hole, something that defied all our current understanding of the cosmos? Then, NASA's engineers discovered something even stranger. As they analyzed the radio signals, they noticed that the data wasn't simply strange, it was structured. This wasn't the random static of cosmic radiation or the usual interference caused by distant quasars. No, these signals followed a precise, mathematical pattern. Repeating sequences, almost like coded transmissions, buried deep within the noise of the usual data streams. It was eerily similar to something we would expect from an intelligent source. Something deliberate. At first, some experts thought the signals might have been the product of cosmic phenomena we simply didn't understand, interactions with distant radiation, perhaps. But as the pattern persisted and grew more distinct, it became clear, this wasn't random. This was a signal of unknown origin, unlike anything we had encountered before. Could it be a cosmic mystery, a previously unseen celestial phenomenon? Or worse, could it be something more? An intelligent presence. Something, or someone, had been listening. But why now? Why after all these years? Had Voyager 1 drifted into a part of the galaxy where something had taken notice? Had it awakened something that had been dormant for eons? But just when it seemed things couldn't get any stranger, an even more bizarre discovery followed. Voyager 1's instruments reported the presence of an enormous object. The spacecraft had long passed beyond the influence of any known celestial body. It was supposed to be in a region of the universe void of significant mass. There, lurking in the darkness of space, was an object. A massive one. Yet, it emitted no detectable light. No visible energy. Its gravitational pull, however, was undeniable. Whatever it was, it had the power to alter Voyager 1's course. This left only a few possibilities. It could be a rogue planet, a wandering world adrift in the endless expanse of space, far from any star's warmth. Or perhaps it was something far more elusive, an object composed of dark matter, a substance still shrouded in mystery, one that our current physics couldn't fully explain. Or, just maybe, it was a primordial black hole, a remnant from the universe's earliest moments, too small to detect but still capable of bending space and time. But what if it was something else entirely? Something beyond our comprehension, an entity we had no words for. Whatever it was clear that this object, this presence, was altering the course of Voyager 1. And then came the final chilling piece of the puzzle. Voyager 1 sent back its latest transmission, a burst of data that lasted exactly 4 minutes and 33 seconds. It seemed like routine telemetry at first. But then, as scientists carefully examined the data, they noticed something truly bizarre. The signal contained anomalies, signals that didn't match anything Voyager 1 was programmed to send. It was as if something had injected foreign data into the transmission, as if the spacecraft had been altered, overridden from somewhere far beyond Earth. For the first time in decades, Voyager 1 fell silent. Its signal ceased abruptly. What could this mean? Had Voyager 1 encountered something capable of disabling its ability to communicate? Had it been intercepted? Was the spacecraft under the control of something, or someone, else? When the signal resumed, it was as if nothing had ever happened. Voyager 1 continued its journey, seemingly unaware of the momentary break in communication. But the gap in the data remained. That 4-minute silence was a mystery that scientists could not explain. And then, an even more unsettling fact came to light: the spacecraft's coordinates no longer aligned with where it was supposed to be. It had drifted off its projected path. Something was changing its trajectory. But what could it be? What force could be influencing Voyager 1, this lonely traveler in the deep, dark recesses of interstellar space? And was it following the probe? Was something behind Voyager 1, trailing it in the vast emptiness of the cosmos? Was this a sign of deliberate observation? Had something, or someone, noticed the spacecraft, and was it now keeping track of its every move? Theories began to emerge. What if the repeating signals Voyager 1 had received were not random? What if they were responses, a message of sorts, sent by something far more advanced than us? What if Voyager 1 had ventured into a part of space already inhabited, watched, perhaps, by an intelligence we could barely imagine? And then, a thought that sent a chill down the spines of scientists: Voyager 1 carries with it the golden record. A message to any intelligent life that might one day find it, containing images, sounds, and mathematical formulas. A direct invitation to communicate with humanity. But what if that message had finally been received? And if so, what did it mean? Was it a peaceful response, or had we inadvertently drawn the attention of something that wasn't so friendly? As NASA scrambled to analyze the latest data, one horrifying question hung in the air: had Voyager 1's journey just become the beacon for something else, something far